It is Momentous 2016, and right now we are talking about virtual reality. We've got EVR Holdings just here. We've got Stephen Hancock to talk all about it, and we do have the prop just here as well to help us interact. So just pick this up just here. And the idea is that you can go to a concert and you are there. You're in the room with this concert, right? So you don't have to buy a ticket. You don't have to stand in a queue for the toilet.
Absolutely.
You are there.
You're there.
And that's how you're selling this, right?
Yeah, I mean, we decided to create the business as we did in that it will never detract from live. If you could go to live event, you will. But, you know, so many people can't get there because they're not old enough, they can't afford it, something's sold out, but it's on the other side of the world. And we enable someone to be able to be on stage with their favourite artist as it's happening.
Wow. Oh my goodness. So what audience are you aiming this at? I mean, what's your market?
For sure. I mean, we've got a hugely wide content library. You know, we've worked with the BBC Philharmonic, we've worked with James Bay, Jason Derulo, and everything in between. So we have a really vast library in order to appeal to a huge market. I think a year ago, obviously when VR started to get a bit more of a hotter space, most people predicted it would be an early adopter, pre-millennial. We're now finding in a recent study that came out just a couple of days ago in the US, 24% of 18 to 54-year-olds of a focus group of 8,000 said they would buy a VR device in the next 12 months.
That's a big age group.
Huge.
You just said 18 to 55.
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah, really, really big. So, as ever with new technology, it will probably be dictated a little bit by the younger generation initially, but when we work on things like the London Symphony Orchestra, we get so many people come down and ask us when they'll be able to see the content, so it does show it's a huge age gap.
And I would imagine as well, like for people who are maybe bed-bound or bound to their houses, the older generation, actually this would be fantastic because they don't have to go out there and stand on their feet and get involved in a concert. And as I understand it, you're working with about 400 artists, aren't you?
We've worked with just over now, yeah.
Yeah? How's that going, and what artists are you aiming at then?
I mean, as I say, the platform's predicated on ensuring there's something for everyone. So you name them, we're more or less working with them. I can't say them all. Yet there is something for everyone on Melody VR. That's the idea.
So rock, pop, jazz.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we've worked with heavy metal bands. Yeah, as you say, with jazz, with the symphony orchestras, with grime, with EDM, everything in between, and mainstream pop.
And what's next for your company? What's exciting?
Obviously, we've had a really good run since we've been here. It's strategically, we're in an amazingly good place. We've obviously recently just done the placing, which was oversubscribed, which was a fantastic thing for us. We're branching out into the US, so we're likely to open up an LA office in the next few months. Artists we're continuing to work with. Our relationships with all the hardware manufacturers continue to improve. Anthony, co-founder and CEO that was here before, is currently out at Oculus Connect, which is run by Facebook and Oculus in San Jose. And I've been having some lifetime tweets of what's been going on. So Mark Zuckerberg about half an hour ago said that there's in essence, it's booming, and he single-handedly will make VR AR the next computer platform, in essence, like the new browser. He also just announced that they're going to be releasing a $499 computer VR ready PC with partners, which just means the barrier to entry has just fallen from $3,000 to $500. So it's a really, really exciting time.
Cool. And just Mark Zuckerberg is exciting anyway.
For sure. Yeah, it's great to be working closely with Facebook. Let's put it like that.
Totally. Who wouldn't want to do that?
For sure.
Any questions out there? So yeah.
With the app, when it gets released, how far away will be the pay-per-view streaming content? Will that be when you release the app, or will that be in like 6 months' time?
So there's sort of three key elements to the platform. There'll be the content library, which is a mixture of free and premium, and will sit behind a paywall that the large majority will do. However, there will be a percentage to ensure that exposure is gained by people being able to see what it's all about. The live streaming, that will come sometime Q1, Q2 next year most likely, and that's obviously an exciting part for the business. Not defined the date yet, but we want to ensure that there's enough hardware and obviously VR devices out there before we're launching our live streaming, and the live streaming works in the essence that the second a gig or a festival or a concert sells out, you can switch to a live VR ticket with a limitless capacity. So where a venue might only be able to hold 10,000 people actually in present, 100,000, 200,000 people could buy into that live stream as it's happening. So next year.
Are you going to work with any other
So we've built the app for all known and future hardware, so we'll be agnostic to whatever everyone has.
So whatever's invented, you
We're
can
on.
work with it.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
And why are you here?
I mean, a lot of our shareholders are here tonight. We've recently did an RNS with announcing Telefonica, where we did a partnership for the rollout of the app, or a light version of the app, to 650 stores. So I've had the ability today to engage with a lot of our shareholders and actually show them a build of the app, which is really exciting. So, and obviously, always a pleasure to come down to one of Wayne's events as well.
Absolutely. All right, Stephen Hancock, thank you very much indeed. Talking about virtual reality today.
Thank you.